This has been a year-long journey to get to this point. Like, we've done loads of research, we've asked the clubs through questionnaire to help us out to fully understand how the impact of people volunteering and playing rugby in Scotland. So it's been a long journey. It's been a really good response rate from the clubs. We've had loads of clubs respond, as well as individuals, players, coaches and other volunteers. So it's a great report that really shows us how much we get from the rugby community in Scotland. I think it's enormously important. Like, I think we have one of the best volunteer communities in terms of anything in Scotland, regardless of sport. Like, it's a really strong, mainly parent base of people wanting to support their kids through sport, but also those parents then stay on, we know, and they take up other roles in clubs, secretaries, treasurers, all sorts of roles that are really important to help keeping rugby and rugby clubs alive in Scotland. So I think it's a massively important thing that we do. I think that volunteering is the most important thing. Like, without the volunteers, we don't have the sport. The kids and the adults won't turn up unless we have that great volunteer base.
Oh, I've been in a rugby club since I was 2 years old, so rugby is in my DNA, it's just a part of me. But being with Boroughmuir has just been probably the most happiest I've ever been, because you're with people who, doesn't matter who you are, what walk of life you are, what shape, size, demographic you are, doesn't matter what job you have, you're welcomed, you're part of the family, it's a community, and that's certainly something that I'm trying to drive through the girls and women's section.
And why do you do what you do?
To see those girls' faces. When you see those girls' faces on a day like today, tonight at training, they'll be doing mudslides, they're having a ball, or they're having a tough day, they come together and they've got each other's backs. Or to see the girls who have gone through the regional and national paths start to make their dreams come true. Why would you not? It's just that feeling of you've done something that's made an impact.
Look, for me, the report's a game changer. I mean, we said we'd known for a while subjectively the value of rugby and the value of our volunteers. Now we have that objectively with proven metrics recognised in the sporting world, so it's very valuable to us. I mean, the £31 million worth of value that the volunteers bring is fantastic, and a real reward for them, or recognition for their great efforts in the game. And you know, an 8-to-1 benefit cost ratio is just fantastic too. For every £1 that Scottish Rugby and the clubs invest, then you get £8 back. I mean, what a fantastic story to tell.
So I'm a modern apprentice at Murrayfield. So my job is to try and help out with Marco and Floyd, bring down as many kids from the schools to the clubs. So we do that by introducing rugby from earlier ages, like primary 4 up to primary 7, and then hopefully to continue with those kids in S1 as well, all the way up to S3, S4, S5, hopefully even S6 if we've got any staying on. So similar to what I'm doing now, I started playing, people came in when I was at Dalry. It was the same club, Murrayfield Wanderers. They got me into it, and I've just stayed in it the entire time. Really enjoyed it. It's been great.
Yeah, it has. As I said there, on those 3 levels, we see it, and if you listen to young people talking about it, their experiences and their development, it's really quite heartfelt to listen to that impact. When you see groups of young people as a team going away together and representing the school, you see an immediate impact because they've got a sense of pride and identity about what they believe in. And we want that for every young person, really, in Edinburgh and Scotland. And I see the benefit of that for young people. But I think on a community level, when you see people talking about sport, its impact, and although we're talking about rugby, I'm thinking about, well-being for people, how it impacts them. It's just such a positive force.